How's it going, Dazzlers? Welcome back to Daz Games, and today, guys, we're going to be trying something new on the channel, requested by you guys. Story times. I have so many stories that I share with you guys on my live streams over at Twitch. Go follow if you want to. When I tell these stories, a lot of you find them hilarious and, like, shocking that these things that I've been through. You're all begging me to do a story time series and tell these stories on my YouTube. Part of the problem with story times on YouTube is that a lot of YouTubers who do story times, they embellish the truth, they overreact, they lie, you know, and it just becomes very unbelievable. If this becomes a series, and I end up doing more of these, I give you my word, they're all true. Ask anyone I know, they're true. But yeah, if you enjoy this, leave a like. The reason I'm also doing this now is because I've got so many projects on at the moment, I just haven't had time to sit down and record. I told this story yesterday, actually, to my dad and stepmom. They came over, and then my dad said this should go on your channel, so I'm now doing it. So back in November, I broke up with my old partner, Kate. She lived with me here at the house. You may know that if you're fans. Sadly, didn't work out, and we ended it, and we're still friends. We have a daughter together, etc. Part of my job as a YouTuber and an actor, etc. is I go away to various different locations all over the world. I travel a lot. I don't just do YouTube. So I'm always away, is the point. So I went away on a shoot, right? I went away on a shoot. I'm shooting. I'm providing for the family. I come home and I see on my drive, okay, this is a true story, I swear to God. I see on my drive this old Volvo. It's battered, it's smashed up, and the windows are boarded up with wood. One of the tires is like flat, it's on its rim. The exhaust is hanging off. This thing is like a junkyard on wheels. It's got graffiti all of it. The front windscreen is smashed. I'm thinking, someone's dumped this on my drive and got rid of it. It was probably used in ditching a body. The body might still be in the trunk by the looks of this thing. I now have to deal with it. It's been dumped on my drive. I go in to my house, and I go up to Kate, my past partner, and I say, Kate, you ain't gonna believe this shit. Someone's dumped a murder vehicle on our drive. She runs out and she's like, shh, shh, he's in the living room. And I'm like, excuse me? Who? The owner of that is in my living room. Whoa. She's like, he's a friend. I'm not joking. He's a friend. I said he could stay for a month. I'm like, bitch, you better be lying. I said, who is he? Who drives a car like that? I said, Kate, anyone who drives a vehicle like that has lamps made out of children. She's like, no, he's a friend. I know him. He lives in the village. I've spoken to him in the park a few times. I'm like, that's not a friend. That's not even an acquaintance. I said, does he have any children? She said, no. I said, why is he down the park then? Alarm bells. Alarm bells. I got it at the car. I looked at the car and I thought, shit, whoever driving that's not well. She still ain't picked it up. So I go into my living room, okay? I shit you not. There's a guy on a sofa in his underwear snoring. He's out. I've been yelling. I've come into the house raising hell about this car. That hasn't woken him up. He is passed out on my couch. I look over in the living room and he's got bags of cables and wires with him. I don't know what they do. And on my table, he's brought with him about, like, I joke you not, about 6 or 7 old laptops, 4 of which are on my dining room table. They're all set up, they're all on, streaming and downloading shit. I don't know what he's downloading on my internet. And she comes in, she's like, see, he's just on the sofa, he's asleep. I malfunction, right? I go off. I'm like, why? I remember standing there looking at my life. Right? I remember standing there looking at all the bags of wires, the laptops that are all cracked and old but downloading something, and he's on my sofa in his underwear. My daughter's upstairs. And I remember thinking, why is this in my life? What is this? I drag her outside, okay? I said, first of all, Kate, he didn't ask me if he could stay. He didn't ask me if he could stay. I don't know who this guy is. Second of all, are you not seeing what I'm seeing? I said to her, Kate, he slept here last night whilst I was away, right? She said, yes, but he slept downstairs on the sofa. Like that's okay! I said, you two, my daughter and my partner are upstairs asleep, And downstairs, you've got Leatherface's cousin downloading possible dodgy porn. I went in and I said, I woke him up and said, hey, don't know your name, don't know. I said, I'm so sorry. Like, I'll give you some money to help you go to a hostel if you haven't got another place to stay. But you gotta leave. I said, you gotta get out right now. I said, pack your shit, get out now. Today, my God. You can see why we're not together anymore. True story. 100% true. So yeah, that happened. It was terrifying. That is the story of how I had a drug dealer spend the night in my house. I still don't know what those laptops were doing. I dread to think what they were doing. And I don't know where they come from. I don't know. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story. All completely true. I've got so many more. I've got a kidnapping story where I was nearly kidnapped. If you want to hear that shit. Like, if you enjoyed this story time, and I'll make more, I'll try and get another video whilst I'm here made for you guys. But my time is just... I'll see you in the next video. Stay dazzling. Yeah.